Hey YouTubers, it's me Soki, your graduate of the class of 2019.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make.
So really though, can you see this? It is so cute. Class of 2019. My coworker made this for me. I love it. It's so cute. But I have graduated. It happened. It was completely my intention to get like this great footage of the graduation and all that stuff. But you guys, I got there. So the day before we had a rehearsal, and I got there and I was like, oh, let me take some footage. And I tried to, and we walked into that stadium, and they were playing the music, the da 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 da, and I lost it. I was like, oh no, I gotta put down the camera, I'm gonna cry. And so I did not get much footage. I am sorry, but let me just tell you, it was a graduation to remember. So in true form, as with graduations for me, there's always something. So my high school graduation, I was late. And so literally I got there as they were closing the gate for the graduates to like make it into the line, but I didn't have my card to get into line. So I had to run over to the auditorium to get my card. And I'm like booking it, and I got on heels because, you know, it's high school, you think you fast. So I'm booking it to get there, and I get there to the line or to the auditorium, and the woman's like, oh my God, honey, what are you doing here? I'm like, my card. I need my card, because I'm still fat, so I can't breathe. And I'm like, oh my God. So she's like, what's your name? I tell her my name, and she gives me my card. And she's like, run, honey, run. I was like, ah. And so I run again to get back, and this time they're already marching in line. We're marching onto the field, and they're about to close the gates, where like no more graduates can go on. And I'm like, no, wait. And so my friends see me running back, and they're like, no, don't close that gate, she's coming. And like I barely made it before they closed the gate. And so I didn't get to sit with my friends for graduation because, you know, I'm at the end of the line now, but whatever, I made it, right? So it was just, I don't remember who I took a picture with at my high school graduation. I don't remember them calling my name. Only two things I remember from my graduation was having to run to make it to graduation, and that when they called my name, this guy that I was like friends with, kind of had a little crush on him, but whatever, it's high school. When they called my name and I walked across the stage as loud as he could, he called me what he always used to call me, sexy mama. So I'm getting my diploma, and all of a sudden I hear, sexy mama! And I'm like, because he was like a valedictorian, so he was sitting closer, so I definitely could hear him. But now let's talk about this graduation. So for this graduation, I thought it was gonna be a little better, you know, everybody celebrating me. Yes, I made it, I'm good. And then as I laid in bed that morning, waking up, smiling, and so excited for the day, I get this text from my aunt. And y'all know my aunt is like my best friend. I absolutely love her. And she was supposed to be here the night before the graduation. And so I'm like, okay. So then I get this text from her that says, hey, I may be late, or I may not make it to your graduation. And I'm like, okay. So instant attitude, right? Instant attitude. And I was like, so what did you come out here for? And so she's like, well, that's the thing, I'm not there. What? And so she says, there's a blackout at LAX, and I got rerouted to Phoenix. I'm in Phoenix right now. Immediately, I start boo-hoo crying, because I'm like, no, she can't not be there. Oh my God, like, what? So I thought she was joking. And as I'm crying, I was like, this is a horrible joke. I'm like trying to search for it online. This is a horrible joke. And I'm going to tell her this is not funny at all. And I look it up, and it's LAX blackout, planes rerouted. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm just a mess. I mean, I'm crying really, really hard. I'm so upset and so disappointed that she's not going to be here. But, because I'm trying to, grow and mature and things. I realized that like she's probably upset too that she's not here. And so I was like, okay, well, are you okay? And so she said she's okay. They're trying to figure out what to do and everything. And I was like, it's fine. It's totally okay. I was still sad, still very, very upset. But I'm like, there's nothing we can do about it. So we just kind of got to go with the flow. So I go ahead, I get dressed because my little cousin graduated that morning. So I went to go to her graduation, took the train over to my family's house, and the trains are kind of a mess right now. So I only made it to the stop that used to be where I used to live, which was Compton. And so I made it to the Compton stop. And the fact that I stopped at Compton on the day of my graduation, and so my great aunt who raised me, she's, passed on. My big mama has passed on. My other aunt has passed on. But that I'm back in Compton. And I was just like moved. Like I felt them around me. And so I was sitting on the train. I was like, I made it, you guys. I did it. And again, started crying. I cried a lot for graduation. I cried a lot. The cousin's graduation, that was great. She is hilarious. This is elementary. These are little kids. Why are they crying? Like crying really, really bad. And so we were looking at some other little girl. We're like, oh, she's crying. Why is she crying? And we looked like, oh, why is she crying? And we're like, wait, they're all crying. What is going on? Apparently they're all really, really sad that they're not going to be going to the school next year and they have to go to a new school. They were hilarious. And so we're like, it's okay. You're going to a new adventure. It's fine. But on the inside, I was like, yo, dog, I feel you, right? Like, I'm sad too. It's a bad day. And so, and even with my grandma, like, we're walking down the street. My grandma would say something. She's like, oh, it's so beautiful. Like, yeah, it's a beautiful day for dreams to get crushed. So I was very dramatic that day. Very, very dramatic. But so we get through my cousin's graduation and we get ready to go over to my aunt's house to hang out. My grandma's like, so what do you need? I was like, I don't know. And she's like, you want some wine? I was like, that would be good. So we had wine before, and then my aunt called us and she said, you guys, I'm here. And it was like maybe an hour before my graduation. I was like, oh my God. But then I was like, but wait. You've been traveling for like 12 plus hours. And so she was like, but I still have to go down to LAX and get my luggage. I was like, just go. It's fine. And she's like, I'm really trying to, I was like, don't stress over it. Meet us at the dinner afterwards. It's cool. Go take care of your stuff. So she did that. I got to see her for like a split second and then on to graduation. So once I made it to the stadium, I was fine. I was really good. I was like, okay, so now at this point, at the end of the day, like it's back. Like the energy is back. The joy is back. The like excitement is back. And I was ready. So I jumped out the car. My grandma helped me put my cap on, which I thought was also another really great memory for the day that like my grandma was there to help. And so this whole thing, this is completely fitting, was because of her. I wasn't going to participate in graduation. I think I told you guys that already. I thought it was like, it's just a little one. I don't need to do this. But I was like, I really want my grandma to see me graduate because there's no guarantee that she will see me for the next one. Just because like, there's no guarantee I'll make it to the next one just because of life. So I really, really wanted to make sure that she saw me do it this time. So we get out the car. She helps me put on my cap. She helps me put on my little hood and I'm off to go, and I sign up and I give a little shout out to one of my favorite teachers, Catherine Fox. She's amazing. And I go ahead and I get in line and this is it. So I did not get much footage, but I did take lots of pictures. So I hope you enjoy the pictures from my graduation. It was an amazing day. It was a memorable day, full of memories as my graduations are. But it was good. And I did it. And I'm done. Well, you'll see my hat at the end of this. I'm not done. It's to be continued. Bye, YouTubers.
guys gotta sit over here. Other side. All these things over here. Other side.